Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we conquered Viennada, and thus, since there can only be one Astromaster in possess of any one shard at any one time, according to the ancient laws of Eador, we are now at war with Dariel. And we met and encountered, it's the same thing. We encountered, what I was hoping is his strongest hero, and eliminated him with the power of supreme power. Alarin's army was able to decimate him. I felt kind of bad for that hero, but we did really well, and now we're marching toward his capital somewhere over here, and we'll annihilate him when we find it. We've also explored the vast majority of the shard. This is one of the few times in which I've got the whole thing basically revealed, which is amazing. And I would like to get the medal at the end of this. I've never gotten the medal for exploring the entire shard before. Not even on tiny shards did I actually explore the entire thing. So I'm looking forward to see how many points it gives us. So we will definitely make an attempt to get the whole shard on screen. Structure-wise, we unlocked the ability to build Tier 3 buildings some time ago, but we're never able to really build any of them because we just didn't have the money or other building unlocks to get the Siege Works, the Temple of the Eagle, or the Mage's Tower. And while we do have the Elven Grove unlocked, we didn't actually produce any of them to my knowledge. We just didn't need to, and we're probably not going to at this rate, because I'm imagining that by turn 150, we will find and have eliminated Dariel and explored the rest of the map. Speaking of which, it is turn 135 at this moment, and our income is 287 gold per turn, and 78 gems per turn. So much for me worrying about gem income. Off screen, I tried to record this part earlier. I began building things by accident at the wrong time, because I was in the summary. So heads up that I built our ancient pyramid here in Grey Oakwood. The ancient pyramid doubles gem income from the province. So this province is earning us 28 gems per turn. I think that was basically all I did off screen. No, I also built the Architects Guild, reducing the cost of all other construction in the castle by 10%. Anyway, when we also went to war against Dariel, we ended up encountering one of his heroes, and we defeated that hero. Hopefully that was his strongest hero as well, because I don't really see Dariel being able... If it wasn't, that's great, because we'll have more difficult, potentially a difficult battle ahead of us. But if that was the strongest hero, he's not stopping us, barring some incredibly powerful guard in his, in a province somewhere that prevents us from conquering him right away. Speaking of heroes, Valnar is level 22, with 5 points in range tactics, defensive tactics 2, discipline 4, maneuvering 5, logistics 5, and leadership 2. His ranged army has been a great amount of fun to use. I generally feel very guilty whenever I wield a ranged army in this game, especially in New Horizons, because of the additional units, like as we can see, that the elves have, which are really powerful when combined with the marshals +2 range attack, +2 ammo. What is this total? This is 5 additional range attack damage given to all of our range attack units. In addition to their medals that they have, most of them, actually, yeah, almost all of them have the ranged attack medal. Order of the Marksman, giving them for 2 more range attack as well. Oof, this has been amazing. Maybe we should try taking on a... Nah, because we're going to lose too many units fighting a dragon. Despite how powerful this army is, I don't think it's still a match for a dragon, but we could try fighting one right before the very end. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Alarin is level 22. And as an Arc Druid, his summons are extremely powerful, as we have seen, as his army of creatures, or at least the 4 of them in his army, are proven to be very powerful. Concentration 2, Spell Power 3, Summoning 3, Wisdom 3, Diplomacy 3, Reaction 3, Pathfinding 3, Scouting 2, and Wand Master 1 for him. I suppose I should summarize some of the loot as well. He's got nothing really fantastic on him. I guess the Marauder's Bracers would be considered good, because it's a purple item for +1 looting, 10% more loot. Other than that, though, it's just like standard gear. Not a whole lot of anything that's really amazing for him. His spells and his army being benefit from these spells is what's making him so powerful. With that Supreme Power spell in particular being incredible. And we just gave him summoned Rat Swarm an episode, like a turn or 3 ago. For Valinar, he's also got no really amazing piece of gear. That Flag of Defense that we started with, though, is something he's been using this entire shard. It really helped his front line originally. We probably could drop this now. But that +1 range defense, I think, is coming in handy to keep my units alive in case they do take an errant arrow to the knee. For other heroes, Grim is almost level 8, and he actually has some good gear. The Dwarven Maul is proving really useful. He's got a few blue pieces of gear from the Paladins set and from others. He's level 7 with 1 Constitution, 3 in Blacksmithing, 1 in Armor Master, 1 in Weapon Master, and 2 in Athletics. Remember when we needed Blacksmithing because of how expensive our army was? We weren't making any money per turn. We were losing money because of it. That's so long ago. And finally, we have Skirud, who is also level 7. I didn't realize he had caught up to Grim. I guess because he's been doing battles, and Grim has just been exploring. Grim's got 2 points in marksmanship, 2 points in archery, 3 points in diplomacy, and 1 point in reaction. He's armed with an amazing bow, the Crossbow of Wrath, which has been helping him annihilate enemies that we're throwing him up against. He's got the Elven set, too, with an Elven bow and Elven archers, in case we want to use that. Oh, nice. He's almost got the full Ranger set. He just needs a Ranger's cap, which I think we can purchase that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we will be able to purchase it after we build the Journeyman Tanner, so we'll probably do that next turn. Anyway, that's our heroes summed up. Let me quickly break this part off. Alright, and now we can actually get to playing. So, Skirud, you're just going to be exploring now. Grim, why are you here? There's demons, there's demonologists, there's a gargoyle shop. I guess we'll have you fight some demons. Valinar, let's have you siege this location, since I see a fort there. And Alarin, a magical forest? I guess we'll force our way in this direction. Oh. Let's remove Dario's ability to touch my other provinces, and we'll come up here with him. Fight the Centaurs? The Centaurs are probably going to flee when Alarin enters the province. I don't think they're going to try to fight this. It's too we will win. We might lose a unit or two, but we will win this battle without too much difficulty, thanks to Supreme Power. So I'm imagining they're going to flee when they see a level 22 hero walking in. I've already cast my rituals. I've already built my structures and built buildings. Let's end our turn. The hero Valinar has entered the province of Rotten Slows. These lands belong to the ruler Dario. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. We learned last episode that we should always... Oh, hold on. So this is not the guards guard. This is a light infantry guard. But if I want money, we gotta fight them. So let's engage them. And this is fine. We'll just start with this. Let's see. 6 range defense. We do 18 damage. Oh. Guarantee we kill that guy. God, this is so wonderful. I always feel so guilty. I feel so guilty using a ranged attack army with a general when he's spec'd properly. It's just you do so much damage. It's amazing. All right, that's good for a start. That guy's got +1 range. His spears. He walked up and threw one at Yusef. We can't quite... Oh, we can kill this guy. Come on, militia man. What are you gonna do? Your army might have done 1 point of damage to me. $119, a tiny bit of experience points. X-Men leveled up. What am I giving you? I guess a hit point. Oh, +1 range for you, Grouchus. Nice. Suddenly, you have 5 range now. Absolutely, we'll give you that. We do not need another one of those medals. Hit point. Armor-piercing shot. We begin a siege. The hero Alarin has entered the province of Savage Wood. These lands... Okay, no one cares. The local guards are leaving, so we don't need to fight them. We'll let them go. While exploring the province of Iron Hills, the hero Skirod found some tower ruins. Let's examine it. The hero Skirod has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants still have noticed him and preparing for battle. 9 enemies. Gang leader, brigand, thief, renegade, assassin. We can easily win this battle. I think we'll use the Elven set. We're fighting in the hills as well. Yeah, we'll win. Let's fight. Okay, this is good. Actually, let's put myself over here. And let's begin. There are a lot of them. But I'm pretty sure we're going to win. Begin working the assassin. Kill the renegades, who about any type of range damage. And Frosgador, let's have you block this side. And our healer can stay where he is. Okay. I don't think I can kill both of these in one round. Could web one of them. Let's kill the assassin. He's going to be the more dangerous of the two. Good job, team. So you can kill him. You can damage him. Move you up and heal C. So you can move up. I can kill him. And then Skirod kills one of the other thieves. I would like to know how the AI decides what it can and can't handle, since there are some battles the AI says it will win and we're totally going to lose. And then our heroes become very pessimistic and they say they can't beat any battle, but they can definitely destroy most of the enemies that we're fighting at this point in the game. Well, actually, that's not true at all, but I'm saying the wrong words. But they're more than a match for some of these encounters. Like Skirod, there was no way he was losing this fight. If there was a thug here, maybe 2 thugs, this would be different. But no, this was not going to be difficult at all for him. In a flash of bright light in front of him, the hero Skirod sees a magic crystal through which astral energy flows. From somewhere deep inside comes this passionate, dull voice. The quest is fulfilled. Choose your reward. I'm going to choose gold. We don't really need... well, the magic item may arguably be more useful. We're looking for points now, and gold will let us build another building. So we're absolutely going to choose gold. The crystal flashes for an instant with an unbearably bright light and disappears. After the light goes out, a coffer filled with 610 stands in the crystal's place. 610 gold. Nice. This has been affected by the diplomacy that Skirod has as well. I wonder where that came from. +1 command. Very nice. Let's give you reaction 2. Oh, Frosgador. 2 attack or more parry. Let's give you 2 more attack. Sergeant B can get shield wall. Our healer can get healing. Summon Hellhound spell. Good amount of money for that as well. 219. While searching for treasures, the hero Grim has approached an ancient temple. This old shrine only seemed abandoned from afar. Its guards have noticed an uninvited guest and are preparing for battle. Instant spawns. 6 enemies. Grim is more than a match for this. What type of elves do you have, by the way? Wind elf? Fire elf. Okay. Let's swap you. Alright, Grim. What spells do you have? You have swiftness. So let's force march. Move in 1 space, and then we can swiftness as well. Do I charge you in? You'll be attacked by all of them. Well, the issue with the horseman is that if Viper Barris doesn't kill this one, or actually, even if let's say he kills, no matter what, if we do or don't kill this one then attacks him if it's not dead and dies because it's not gonna have much hit points left. This one moves up, attacks him and dies. This one moves up and attacks him and dies. This one moves up and attacks him, and he might die from all of those attacks. So I'm not gonna have him do that. He's just gonna go back 1. Grim's more than a match for all of that nonsense. And now Grim is level 8, gaining +1 health, and I wanted Athletics 3. Let's take Athletics 3 for +1 speed. Forgotten Tom. I always forget you're in this army. Let's give you a resist. Do you need a resistance? You have 3? That's because of this. Let's give him another resistance. Garbage. 133 bucks and 7 gems. I'll think about it. There's a fair in the province of Gloomy Thickets. Traders from all over the world come here to sell their goods and buy wonderful things. Your income from trade and taxes comes to 330 gold. Hold them at a fireworks display. Multicolored flames and ethereal visions fill the sky over the fairground. It is a magnificent sight. Everyone at the fair will remember this day for a long time. Let them have fun. Actually, that turned out great, is what we should say. A large trade caravan is asking for permission to cross the province of Tanistay. The traders are willing to pay you a tax of 50 gold. Let them pass. Deliver to the treasury. A rich caravan from distant lands has reached the province of Witchbogs. Now let's try to arrange trade relations again. After bargaining and discussing imported and exported goods with the Caverniers, you managed to sign a mutually beneficial agreement. As a result, income from the province of Witchbogs has increased by 13. Excellent. I'll think about it. Gnolls have invaded the province of Discord Grasslands. Are they itching to die? Good job, guys. Ooh, we won. That was a lot tougher than it looked like. It was a lot tougher than it should have been, but we won. Another hero from Dariel. Okay, and we actually need a guard here. Let's put foresters to start. We conquered this place. We'll put foresters there as well. We can upgrade the sawmills here to elven sawmills. And Alarming can keep taking other provinces. Valnar is sieging those fortifications. Grim, we should do another fight with you. So let's have you fight the Demonologist this time. Skirud, you have a point of command that we should probably fill, so let's go ahead and do that. Where's the closest outpost? Down here. Rituals, we should cast rituals. Anything we want to cast? Not particularly. I guess we could scare off this hero by casting Pestilence here, but I may want Pestilence for a strong guard to soften it up first, so I'm not going to do that. And we'll just end their turn. Actually, no, we won't. We'll build a building here first. Sure, we'll build the Temple of Immortals. Reduces blah blah blah. No one cares. We have more than enough cash for that. Let's also go back to the main menu. We're going to be doing this at the end of every single turn, because I don't want to have to go back up to files, and I don't want another revert right here at the very end of this shard. This is the guard's guard. They are fleeing. Again, we could annihilate them, but we'll let them leave. Grim is fighting a very small group of demons with one demonologist. He will just attack. Alright, Grim, so 1, Force March, 2, Swiftness. Darn it! Oh, that sucks, Tim. Good for them. Good for them. I never remember that the demon's range is extended slightly. So now we have to double back and get a new elf. I hate you, demonologist. I freaking hate you. Our healer can get 2 morale, 2 hit points for Viper Barris. 1 stamina. Garbage. 195 bucks. Here, Valnor is okay. One more turn until the walls are down. I'll think about it. A group of wandering monks has come to your castle. They say that High Priest commanded them to bring a gift to you as a champion against the forces of evil. Bless the pilgrims. All right, Grim. Now you need a unit to make up for the one you lost. So down here you go. Oh, you know, right there you go. Skira can repair his gear. Does he have any spell slots freed? He does not. Okay. And as for units, you have 1 free slot. Ballista or a elf? Let's go for a ballista. I guess we'll explore this location since it needs to grow a bit. Grim's heading back home. Oh, sorry, heading to a place where he can buy more units. Valnar, you're sieging. Alarin, you're moving up. Let's put some guards here. We'll put some mercs here. And I guess we'll build a tavern. And then another tavern. And rituals. Is there any rituals I want to cast? There is, but most of them are on cooldown that I want to cast, so we're good. Oh, actually, we have a magic crystal spell we should cast on someone. Let's give this one to Grim. It's brigands again. What the heck? Nothing but brigands today. I really feel the magic crystal should offer you a wider variety of things to fight. Although I feel like it also should give you the brigand's quest to start, since you're more often than not going to be able to find the 8 to 12 brigands it wants you to kill in surrounding lands when you're starting province. So that's why I rush the crystal and hope it gives me brigands so I can get some not easy, but gold and gems early on in the shard. Then it keeps giving me brigands, which I guess is fine. I wouldn't mind having something different every once in a while. Hero Lauren has entered the province of Swamp of Tears, and the adventurers are trying to flee without a fight. We will let them leave. Before the province of Climb, Skirod found a monolith. Examine it. Dear Skirod has reached a monolith covered with ancient runes. These rocks are known to collect magic energy, which could easily be converted into magic gems. But you will first have to defeat its guards. 10. Lizardman, Beater, Whisperer, Bog Warrior, Bog Champion. This is too much for Skirod. He has to run. Assault! This is acceptable. Darn that ballista. Do I have a haste on me? I do not. I can web it for a little bit and move some of my units up to deal with it. Oh! Oh! The swamps are in really awkward positions. Good, but they're not doing any damage to me. Let's go, little healer. Move up 1. Move up 1. Move to the west 1. He didn't move at all. Good for him. Good for him. Oh. Good luck healing the ballista, though. It did, in the end, of course, it's not going to matter. We don't need to cast any more spells. This is over. I'll think about it. The deputy of Sleeping Forest Province informs you that a statue of an ancient god of luck has appeared in the middle of the city square overnight. This is a very good sign, and the people of the province are celebrating and enjoying themselves. Let's break the statue! Let's work for our enemies! Representatives of the Inquisition have arrived at the province of Sadder Wilderness. They state that the local people are steeped in sin and dark magic, and they demand your consent to clear these lands of filth. I forbid them to torture my subjects. Before they go, the Inquisitors declare that you are in conspiracy with the dark forces yourself, and soon the divine scourge will befall you. That's not true. But it could be true. What's guarding here? Okay, so we need a stronger guard here, because Inquisition will probably show back up with a stronger force themselves. We'll put enough on squad here. A large force of elves protects your borders. For some reason, the locals like those guardians. Population mood +1. Improves the population mood in Elven province by 1. Can only be placed in forests. Put them there. Over here, we'll put down some guards. And we will put down... We have Forest Keepers guards? That's interesting. It's swamps. Let's put mercs here. There's a Temple of Light here, apparently. Let's advance in this direction. Oh, this is awful. Look at all the forts they have. And the lightning tower here as well. Interesting. Clearly, Dariel did not want us advancing in this direction. And or he was losing lots of units in this area and didn't want to keep doubling back to his main province in order to repurchase new ones. 77% province here. He might be over here. This might be his province. Okay, that's good. Grim, let's repair your equipment. I don't know why I just instinctively repair the equipment when I get back here. I shouldn't. I should just sell everything I'm not going to ever need. Who cares? I don't care about this. Let's hold on the Mass Curse as a memento. We don't need the Centaur's Bow. I'm just going to vendor that as well. And there is nothing here that I think you need, Grim. For spells, you have a spell slot unlocked. Let's give you a web. And as for units, you lost an elf. Let's hire a new elf. And we'll make him... Actually, what was this? What is this elf? It's a ranged elf. We'll make him actually ranged. Sorry, Path of Wind. Alright, Grim. And there's nothing there for you to fight, so you'll just explore, but you'll explore up here. Okay. Oh, rituals. We should keep casting rituals. Gifts of Earth is 2 cooldown. Miracle of Nature is 5 cooldown. We're good. We should build stuff at home, though, Tim. Let's build a Shipbuilders Guild. Allows building a shipyard in coastal provinces. The Hero of Valinor has entered the province of Ushkish. These lands belong to the ruler Dario. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. This is actually a guard that could have killed one of my units, so I'm glad to see them running. It's Lizardmen. Lizardmen, Beater, Whisperer, Bog Warrior, Bog Champion. 11 of them. Since Lizardmen can intercept, it would have been annoying for me to fight them. But they're fleeing, and I was going to let them go. This means that we now get to fight the hero who's in here. Who is this hero? Urzanar, you traitor! Let's go ahead and kill him. Wizard, Beater, Bowman, Lizardman, Horseman. Oh, I guess he's got an alliance with the Lizardmen. This is still fine. Couldn't one-round him, though, I see. 6, huh? Let's go ahead and take away his ranged attack. Man, that stinks. Just tier 1 spells, too. That's really unfortunate, Dariel. He's either short on gems, or he just didn't get any good spells. Probably both. Okay, we get a siege here. Here, Alchemy has entered the province of Terra Swamps, and the lizardmen are fleeing here as well. We'll just let them leave, begin a siege there as well. While exploring the province of Klein, the hero Skirud has found a small halfling farmstead. Several families of this undersized people are working peacefully in fields and vegetable gardens. No guards are visible. What are your orders, masters? I begin trading with the halflings. Thanks to cheap foodstuffs from the halflings' farmstead, income to the province of Great Nothing is increased by almost nothing. 1 gold. So little. Alchemists in the province of Dragonbanks have found a deposit of death crystals. These gems are an excellent source of magical energy, but the ground around them is toxic. A single unfortunate touch of this soil may cause terrible diseases, sometimes even death. I can't risk the health of my subjects. An adventurer known as Todd, an adventurer named Todd, known as the Fast Sword, has found ancient ruins in the province of Gloomy Thickets. He's asking you to help him with the gear he needs to explore what he has found. He promises to hand over half of whatever spoils he finds to your treasury. Sure, let him as long as he pays. Todd the Fast Sword explores the ancient ruins and finds neither gold nor valuable items. What a pity. I'll think about it. Okay. Valnar's sieging. Alarin is sieging. Is there anything I want to build or upgrade? This is a swamp province. I guess we'll put a... I don't know what to do. Let's go to our giant list here. So here's a place that could use some improvements. So let's put a tavern here. We already have a sawmill, but that means we don't have an elven sawmill because I don't see it here. So there we go. End the turn. Skirud exports 7%. 15 turns for Alarin to successfully break the walls of that fort. 1 more turn for Valinar. An adventurer known as the Dodger has found the ruined tower in the province of Tanaste. He's asking you to help him with the gear he needs to explore what he has found. He makes the same promise, as long as he pays. Dodger explores the ruined towers and finds neither gold nor valuable items. Let's drive the fraud away. The soldiers drive the Dodger away from your domain, insulting him greatly. A big shot. Him? Ha! Alchemists in the province of Shadow Vale have found a deposit of death crystals. These gems are an excellent weird can't resell to my subjects. I'll think about it. Alright, Grim, you're here to explore. Skirud is still exploring down here. We should build more buildings. We should also put guards in some of these provinces. This is a swamp province, huh? I'll put recruits here. At home, we should build a building. War school it is. Increases recruits' experience by 40. Allows hiring the men of war guard. We should upgrade buildings or build more structures. This place needs something else. Let's put a... Put Deputy's house there. This place could use an upgrade. Let's put a tavern here. And I think Gifts of Earth is now off of cooldown. Let's cast it on Ritual. %, we don't care. 8%. 14 turns for Alarin. We assault with Valinar. More annoying swamps. This was a forested shard too, if I recall correctly. all we can do. Let's take away one of these two's range attacks. Heal here. I think you can kill him all by yourself. Precise shot metal. You already have one. I'll think about it. There's another fair. Gold is good. Move up here with you, Valnar, to take this province, and we'll go ahead and put the Men of Warguard there. We'll upgrade that pub to a tavern. And I guess we should actually staff the forts a bit. I thought there was this fort. Okay, that's good. So, we've built the building. Skirad, you're exploring. Marshal's sitting up here. Or Marshal's sitting up there. Sure, Fighters Guild. Keep building buildings. 1 point more at the end of the game, I think, for each one. Or 1 point for every 2 of them we build. While exploring the province of Climb, Skirad found some ancient ruins. 13 enemies. Okay, this is more like it. It's a militiaman, veteran slinger, gang leader, bowman, thief, ranger, thug, executioner. That is a little too much for your army and you to defeat, Skirad. So we have to... Actually, well, no, we're not in the hills. If this was the hills, I think we could win. Especially if I change over to my crossbow, but I'm just not in the plains. We can't win that battle. A sewerage. 5 enemies, plague warriors, and plague shooters. I think you can win, but it's going to be a lot of rats, Grim. I think we switch to this as well. Did you do the same amount of damage, 13? I think you can win. Let's have you try. It's going to be 2 plague shooters. Good hit. Well, that was easy. Being able to reach their lines really quickly messed them up. And the fact that Grim can counterattack kill those rats was wonderful as well. Level 9. Let's give him Armor Master 2. 13 more turns for Alarm. Continue the siege. 50 go. Let them pass. Deliver to the treasury. I'll think about it. All right, Lauren, you're no longer needed here because Valnar will siege that place. We should, however, keep building buildings. Upgrading structures. What place is this? So you have only 1 building here. Guess we'll build a storehouse. Upgrade to a mall. Where do you want? I guess we'll put... Oh, it's still 1 more turn for Miracle of Nature. Okay. At home, can we build a building? We can. Build the Alchemist Guild. Barely, but we'll do it. this lets me show you Alchemy as well, which I don't know if I've ever shown, because we don't generally get far enough to build that structure. So, Alchemy lets you convert gold to gems, and vice versa. It's 1 gem for every 25 gold that you spend. To access it, you come down here to you hover over your gold and gems, and click. And then, you can go ahead and convert. See? We could lose, and I think we will do this. Let's get us to 180. I mean, it's not much in the grand scheme of things, and gems are by far large, generally much more difficult to acquire. But we got 3,000 gems. We're gonna spend it on anything. We don't like, none of the buildings we have left to build require this many gems, and we're not casting that many powerful spells in the end. Let's go ahead and get some more gold. We'll be able to now build more buildings in the future. Because we want those points. That means we want to keep building structures in our domain. An ancient crypt. Skirwood found it. It's way too strong for him. Zombie, mummy, ghoul, necromancer, death-touched ghost, and a warlock. Retreat. Continue exploring. Assault. Valinar. Let's do it. We will web that. Start. Good job. Yep. Kill those light infantry. Stop them from healing as well. I don't know why the AI... I guess the AI... Does it fill... I'm curious if the AI actually puts all these guards in their locations as they build them. Or do they only put guards in these locations as you approach? Because that would be the smarter thing to do. Good job, guys. Our Pathfinder... Get more forest knowledge. Sith. Let's give you 2 more hit points. Resistance. I'll think about it. Your castle is being visited by cripples and freaks who have heard of your kindness and generosity. They ask you to give them some gold for accommodations and food. Provide them with food and shelter. Suppliers thank you for your help with such fervor that it makes you sick. I hope they'll show themselves worthy of such help. The deputy of the province of Fiery Lands province informs you that extremely smelly Ratman was brought to him. He claims to have lost his way and is looking for the secret Ratman city. If you can help him in his quests, he promises to reward you with valuable gifts on behalf of his clan. We'll hire adventurers, sure. The adventurers go in search of the lost Ratman city. It will take them a while to return. Well, we'll wait. Another fair. Gold is good. Everyone's celebrating the fact that we're conquering these lands and about to win the shard. There's his capital. Olean is its name. Well, Valinar, we stomped towards it. I did not yet see what guards were there. I didn't notice. We'll click on it together in a little bit more. Let's put some mercs here. A little bit more in another turn or two. Actually, another minute or two. Holy crap, Tim. All right, let's go ahead and put a slinger in both of these. This way, they have to at least do something. They have to spend a turn sieging these places. Oh, there's a bog warrior here. Right, I always forget about that. We can hire him. He's more expensive to hire flat out, but he'll be a special. Like he's not a mercenary, which is what the Pathfinder is over here on this screen. So he doesn't cost any extra to keep. And he doesn't drain. He gets full experience points when doing battles as well. And I think he starts with a random medal. But he's also a rank 2 hero. So I just don't have the space for him unless I want to get rid of one of my monsters. And I don't want to do that. This means there'll be one for sale here, too. It's a Whisperer over here. It's something to hire that Whisperer and leave Sif behind, but we've had Sif with us for a long time now, so we'll keep the current army composition. Put a tavern there. Guess we'll put a brewery here. In our domain, let's build the Journeyman Tanner. We don't need any rituals cast. Let's... Or do we? Hold on. So what defenders are here? Minotaur Guard. Guarding his actual province. Okay. It's a good thing. So I am glad we held on to the Pestilence then. We will use it to help us take this province. But we're going to be attacking this last. Because I want to explore all of what's down here. So Alarin, you can lead the charge. Valinar's going to head over here. Okay, let's just end the turn. The hero Valinar has entered the province of Auction. These lands belong to the local ruler, Dario. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. Fairy and a Dry, let them leave. We have the wizard who's here first. We will just annihilate him first, then. Good for you, you stupid lizard man. Stopping me from killing him right away. It's not gonna matter. He's still dead. If we could cast any of his spells. I really should put a haste in this army. Let's see. Let's take away his ranged attack. Looks like we're killing both the heroes right now with both of my heroes that are here. I'm sorry. We'll get a chance to eliminate both his heroes with Valinar. Give you more siege. Yep. Oh, it's just a commander. What the heck? He's not even level 10 with this guy. And what, since you're going to intercept it anyway. Nice. Almost killed the commander instantly. Oh, that sucks. No offensive spell to even potentially kill something weak of mine. Oh, Pathfinders get +1 ranged. Very nice. Continue exploring that. Skirud has leveled up. We'll give him Marksmanship 3 for +1 more range. Some Tarot runes found for Grim. A knight, a pikeman, across from the sword, but he can actually win this battle. Let's do this. But we're not going to kill him in one round, I suspect. He's going to have too much life for that. Ooh. Yeah, he's going to be tough. He will whirl around to attack you, Viberabarus, if I leave you in the open. So I'm going to pull you back, and we'll let him hit Grim. Actually, he'll move over here and attack our swordsmen. Alright, good job, guys. Resting, huh? How insulting. Good job, Grim. +1 defense. +1 resistance. Golden Sphere building. Income +20. Population mood +1. Different winemaker, the province of Shadowed Vale, has produced a new magnificent wine. This allowed you to make 127 gold more during the last fair. Reward the winemaker. Darn it! We'll probably have to take this province. Hopefully this isn't all water. I have to come all the way over here to explore these locations. It might be, though. Okay. Let's put some mercs here. We'll actually put a... Oh, I can't build an outpost here? There's already 3 buildings here. Let's destroy the granary. Put down an outpost. Valinor marches down in that direction. Actually, we can have Alarin do that. And Valinor... Oh, there's no battles to be had here. It was exhausted. Like, the place was thoroughly searched by Dariel. It looks like all our enemies, all the rivals we had on this shard were struggling to get out of their starting provinces. The province guards were probably too tough. That's why we see so many forts around for Dariel. And I think Vianata had 1 or 2 as well out and about in her lands. Actually, no, I don't see any. Just Dariel. Alright, Dariel then looks like he was pinned and struggled to get out of his province. You can barely afford anything else, Tim, but we can afford the Crystal of Power. There'll be no loafers. Skirad. Oh, did you thoroughly search this place? You did. Okay, cool. Let's move you down here then. You actually need spells. There's a library here, so hold on. So... I guess we'll give you Summon Wasp Swarm. And for your tier 2 spells, let's give you a Word of Life. And Grim. You have a spot for another unit. We should arguably fill that. So let's do so. It's 8 monks, and they are fleeing. I agree with Lauren. Let's let them leave. The hero group has entered the province of Spear Plains. Oh, this is... Oh! This is a province held that Dariel still possesses. These lands belong to the ruler Dariel. The province's guard is blocking your party's path. It's a group of dark elves. Night Shadow, Blood Butterfly, Nocturnal Hunter, Guardian of Darkness. We will retreat. I thought that was my province. The Deputy of Sunrise Country informs you that there is an old battlefield in the abandoned lands nearby. The battlefield has not yet been looted by any marauders. The Deputy will not dare send any people there to gather trophies without your permission. Don't you dare. Someone else's lands. The Deputy Province of Honeybee Meadows province has informed you that traveling conjurers come to the province is asking for help to open up a shop. No. Don't think about it. We need that money to build more buildings. Not for a shop that is too far away for me to actually benefit from it. Let's transmit 2 gems into 50 gold each turn. Because we don't need... Wow, we're earning almost 100 gems a turn. That's amazing. Grim will send you down here instead. That was my bad earlier. Skirad can explore. There's his original hero again. Back. The whatchamacallit? You know, the scout. There it is, scout. So... Oh man, I suspect this is indeed blocked off, and we'll have to come all the way around here to actually explore this shard fully. That's gonna suck if that's the case. Hopefully there's a small bit of land here. And I can't afford guards this turn. Not guards, so I don't have to repulse his best hero. So Valinor will head here. Alara will move over here. And we will put some guards here. Some watchmen. No! No! Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. So we gotta go all the way around back to Vianata's area and come up from the south if you want to fully explore this. There could be a little landlocked bridge, I guess, here. So we could head around. But in the end, going up through these two places would do it. So we're going to rush Alarin. What's your... Okay, you at least have... You have the terrain knowledge 3. So let's put fair wind on him. Oh, it's going to take so long. But he'll start that march back. Valnar yet will move south there to guard this province. I guess we'll upgrade that pub to a tavern. As I thought, their ranger is attacking the province I just left with Alarin, but Valnar is there. I'll destroy him. He's not going to fight him. While exploring the province of Discord Grasslands, Skirud had found a conclave. Let's examine it. Oh, this is way too strong. The hero Skirud approaches a tower emanating with a magical aura. It is a magnificent structure, where various practitioners of the arcane arts conduct their research and exchange information. There's a whole interesting cache of valuables. 9 enemies: Scholar, Adept, Magister, Archmagister, Oracle of Elements. Retreat. The party of Inquisitors has invaded the province of Owl Oakwood. What the hell? I'm not going to do this battle. We lost! After massacring your supporters, the Inquisitors declared the province of Owl Oakwood to be their holy land, belonging to the Order of the Inquisition. I won't put up with this. Your spies report that lightning has struck a boulder in the province of Oak Heap, causing it to split in two and reveal a small gold vein. Send it to Gollum. The mages of the Gollum go to the boulder and start working. You have never seen so much gold in your life. The mages take it and make away with it. Curse those foul rogues! Magicians have performed a dark ritual. They can't say for sure if the curse worked, but they hope for the worst. I'm sure they have all died off by now. What the heck? Alright, we need that. I want that province back. So, let's have Skirud go over there to do that fight. Valinar. Let's have you fight the mercs here. I gotta wait all these turns for Alarn to get back over in this direction. This sucks. Let's just end the turn. Oh, there'll be no loafers, though. Grim. You're here to hire a unit. Nope, this is the wrong place to that. You have to go into this location, Tim, for that. Can we upgrade this to a fort? We can. Let's do that. Yeah, we're not leaving. Valnar's going to destroy you. Here Valnar approaches a well-fortified stronghold, home to the Mercenary Guild. It is considered a neutral territory. Recruiters are not welcome here. Coming too close would be considered an aggression, and the guild's multitudes would rise to its defense. 12 enemies: Champion, Ironclad, Sentinel, Sniper, Grand Healer, Preacher, Patriarch, Guardian of Souls. Valnar says this will be a slaughter, but I'm not sure we can do this battle as easily as he thinks we can. But you know what? We can revert if it goes very badly for us. So let's give it a try. Plunder the guild. Or maybe we're actually going to... This isn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. The champions actually was what I was worried about, these two. But we took off half its life with a single shot. Right, we can actually cast a spell now with them, right? We can cast Reload. Okay, he's going to be a bit tricky. He's got a... Oh, or maybe not. Let's web this guy their preacher. And now we see what they're capable of doing. I don't think they can reach me this round. Annoying, but once that champion enters into the concave of my forces, he's dead. Do I have the ability to weaken him first? I do not have a vulnerability, but we do have a magic weapon. Let's see if we can kill this guy before he arrives. This champion needs to be next. He can reach me this turn. Well, not looking too good for you, Mercenary Guild. I don't think they have like a resurrection spell. Let's put Word of Life on that guy. They do have a resurrection spell. Oh, that sucked. We lost a unit in the end. Okay, it was our best, I think, Pathfinder. Good for them. Good for them. 1,119 gold, 38 gems. I think we're gonna keep this though. +1 hit points, and we'll grab Leadership 3 for more experience and morale. Grouchish, you can gain a resistance. Hey, range attack medal for you. Let's give you that. A workman can get a resistance, +2 siege, +1 range attack. A dragon's egg! After a thorough search, your party has found a dragon's egg. Holy crap! 500 gold per turn for maintenance for this, and 20 gems per turn. Good God. That's amazing, though. But now you need a unit, so we gotta send you back. The amount of money we earned there, though, well, let's put some better guards there. Put men of war there. And at home, still can't build the siege works, which is what I really want. Maybe I should wait a turn then. We can build it. Well, I still can't. I probably won't be able to build a catapult though. Alaran's heading around. Grim, you need a unit. So let's give you. I'm gonna spend all this money. Let's just do it. So we'll give you a shapeshifter for your forces, and we can sell the stuff we don't need. And you know what, everyone? This is over. I'm going to start just selling all the stuff we're not going to use. We have that Dwarven Maul, Tim. You know, I'm not going to use the Executioner's Axe, or the Stiletto, or Bonebreaker. And I'm not going to use probably most of these. Sell the sleep, sell the burden. We're not going to take another 20 turns, Tim, to beat this. This is going to be over before that occurs. I don't need Armageddon. Supreme Power is good, though. We'll hold on to that in case I can find a spot for that. Okay, good. That makes up for some of the money I've already spent. And now, Grim, we can send you back here to continue exploring. Skirrod's heading over there to deal with the Inquisition. Valnar is moving back to pick up a unit since he lost a tier 2 unit, and Alarin's heading down here to get the rest of the map explored. There's an influx of immigrants into the province of Prince's Vale. The population has increased significantly. New workers are a good thing. A poor harvest in the province of Wild Field has caused a famine. Food prices have increased dramatically, and many of your subjects are at risk of dying of starvation. What are your orders? Send a cart of food. Residents are grateful for your help. The fame of your noble deed has spread far beyond the borders of the province. It's my duty to care for my subjects. Your country is growing, corruption is growing with it. Bribery has become a widespread phenomenon, and now is the time to enact a law establishing how corrupt officials should be punished. Condemn them to penal servitude. Valnar, over there you go. If I build the... If I put the guard here, or guard here, the Slinger's Guard here, I would reveal these two provinces, but we still need to come up in this direction. God, I hope this isn't water. Because if it is, I need to take this province as well, the Centaur lands. Alright, let's just... What's this? Forsaken lands? We'll march up through these two provinces with Alarin. Alright, save it for later. Here Alarin has entered the province of Dorat. The local guards, right, are now in command here, and they will not just flee. But this is the guards' guard? Actually, no, this is something different. Knight, swordsman, pikeman, crossbowman, healer, guardsman. Let's attack. I think this is the Merc group. Where's a false alarm? We have the money. Actually, I don't recognize this group that we're fighting at the moment. This isn't the mercenaries. Yeah, I don't recognize what this is. That was a misclick there. Okay, so let's create a gargoyle. And that will be good this turn. Okay, and now we supreme power. Deo gratia. What a nasty surprise. I mean, this is a nasty army to fight anyway. And suddenly all their attacks are raised by like 20 points. Was it 10 points? 10 points, I think, for supreme power. Yeah, 10 points. Oof, that's rough. Suddenly things that could have taken at least one hit are just dying immediately. We just wiped out the vast majority of the army with that one turn. That's right, not the vast majority. We wiped out most of the more dangerous units that turn. Urloop, let's have you help fight. America can come on back and we can heal it. Excellent work. +1 level for Alarin, and I guess we'll go for Wand Master, even though we're not using wands, since it will improve his initiative. Galvaga earns a meditation. Magic Tats can gain +1 attack. The Year's Keyword has entered the province of Owl Oakwood. The troops of the Inquisition that have established its rule over these lands are blocking the party's path. 5 enemies. We can absolutely annihilate them. Let's make them pay for what they did to my subjects. This might be a little tough. Let's just wait here. Yeah, I wanted them to not hit the same target. Oof, that's very painful. Thank God the fire killed him. Good work, team. +1 ammo for me. Range attack. The Valinor has entered the province of Shadow Wilds, and there's no enemies. Well, I'm sorry, there is enemies here, but the guards are leaving. It's the fairy guard, so fairies and dryads will let them leave. There's the wizard here again. I feel so bad for him, but we're going to kill him. I forgot to pick up a unit. It'll be acceptable. I mean, it'll have to be. I hate those stupid lizard men. I hate them. Tier 1 spells, man. You're level 6, you should have access to at least, I think, 1 tier 2 at this point. Good work. Good work. Some morale. Adorkable, let's give you an ammo. They're weak commanders here with just a single slinger. Oh god, this is so bad. By that I mean this is so great. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dead. A bright rainbow has appeared in the sky over the province of Terra Swamps. The priests say it's a good omen, promising some luck. The magicians claim a rainbow often appears over lands rich in magic energy, so it makes sense to perform the ritual to search for a source of magic before the rainbow vanishes. I'm not in the mood for rainbows. The deputy of the province of Falling Stars Whirlpool province informs you that a hero called the Vanquisher of Ogres has turned up in their land. Recently, he found an ogre's lair in the province and cleared it out. The people say he has obtained great spoils. The Vanquisher of Ogres has 10 backpacks crammed full of gold. Bless the hero. Oh, the hero was very touched by your gesture. He asked you to accept 400 gold coins from his spoils as a sign of his gratitude. Oh, thank you. I'll take it to the treasury. I'll think about it. There's an influx of traders. We won't break our old traditions. 577 gold, not bad. Gnolls again have invaded. Uh-oh. Damn. I think we've lost this time. Barely won. Holy crap. Holy crap, we barely held off the Gnolls that time. Okay, let's put some strong guards here. We'll put down some men of war. We will improve this with Elven Sawmill. Valinor moves south to take this province. You move up there, Alarin. We put some foresters here. We upgrade to an Elven Sawmill. We have 3,295 gold, so we can finally build that siege works. I guess we'll do that. And we're close to the Mechanics Guild, which lets us actually hire workmen if we so desire. And I guess it looks like get siege engineers as a guard. Grim, you're exploring there. Skirud. Let's give you back the Elven set. There's a secret clan Ratman burrow here. I guess we can clear... Have we been here before? Plague Warriors, Plague Shooters, 5 of them. I think you can win the fight. So you'll give that a try. Actually, let's have you keep exploring to let this place grow first since you're here. And as for rituals... Rook of Nature's off cooldown, so we should cast that somewhere. So let's put it in the village, I guess. This is the Light Infantry Guard Alliance up against next. We will just do this battle. A bit more awkward this time. The terrain is, wow, is going to bottleneck my army. Well, we'll still do this anyway, obviously. Let's do something like this. We will not, we don't need sabotage for this. Need to be a little careful, though, with the army. Let's get a gargoyle out. And see what they do. The whole point of the gargoyle is to suck up the initial range attacks, which it's doing wonderfully well. Now we can supreme power all of this. We did miss America, but thankfully we didn't need it here. Move up. Heal America. Charge. Wow. This has been great. America can finish off the last peasant. We should probably give you more stamina, America. You do a whole lot. Let's go ahead. Oh, wow. 3 stamina or 1 forest knowledge? We definitely want the 3 stamina, even though you're going to have 27 stamina, Grizzled. You're never going to run out anytime soon. Let's let them leave. Ancient ruins. Let's examine it. Skeleton, bone, spearman, zombie, and a ghoul. We can win that fight, but I am going to want my crossbow. And let's go. Okay, so you move up. Do you have any force knowledge, by the way, on you? How can I check? I can't check. We do not. You have no terrain knowledge at all. Okay. Gotta kill the ghoul first. Well, second now, I suppose. Doing it in the wrong order. The ballista should be firing first to weaken the range defense, and then I should be range attacking it. I don't know. I'm not thinking. What's going through my head right now is a whole lot of nothing. I'm like, this charge is over. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm really just delaying time until I'm able to explore the entire shard first. Or we would have won already. I think we would have won already. You have Word of Life on you, and you have the Smite Evil, B, or C. Kill that last skeleton for us. Level 10 for Skidiod. The time has come to determine his future. Could make him an archer. Archery 3 is available there. Could make him a Adventure. You know what? Let's make him an adventurer. This is not the best skill to him to get here, but it's not the worst. And I don't really need him doing anything else, so let's choose an adventurer. I mean, these are all good upgrades, by the way. This is the Range Tactics 1 for him choosing this as Ringleader. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. And the Wand Master for the Ranger is also fantastic. That is a great upgrade to take. This isn't bad either for the Archer, so this is the only one that's just so-so. But there aren't very many upgrades for the Warrior that Skirud would want. But this is perhaps one of them, since it does give us initiative +1. I think we earn more gold as the Adventurer. Let's take it. So initiative +1 and Force March for him, and he becomes an Adventurer. We'll take a look at what the Adventurer gains in a second. While exploring the province of Ush Plains, the hero Grim found an Order Citadel. Examine it. The hero Grim approaches a citadel of the Paladin Order. New recruits are trained here, and spoils of war are kept safe here. Gold, gems, and powerful artifacts. It would be nice to get a hold of these riches, but the defenders of the citadel probably won't be inclined to humor us. In fact, paladins are one of the strongest warriors in Eador. 12 enemies. Squire. I don't even know what a squire is. Guardsman, Smiting Hand, Knight, Champion. Well, I know what a squire is, but I've never seen one in the game before. Champion, Swordsmaster, Paladin, Paragon. Let's retreat. Deputy of the province of Hookbanks informs you that this is the bracelet thing. Don't bother with such trifles. I'll think about it. A wise shaman has appeared in the province of Seething Springs and settled down in a small hut in the swamps. The locals visit him to get medicines for various illnesses, or just for some wise advice. The shaman has committed himself to pay you tribute in crystals. Good news. There's not enough. I'll think about it. Break the statue. I'll think about it. Okay. Holy crap. Skirud can keep exploring. Actually, okay, hold on. So what did he gain? So he can use he can now use warrior gear and scout gear. So light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor, along with heavy weaponry. He possesses the skills Vigorous. Was that what he started with? Oh, Surge of Strength. This unit restores 1 stamina points per turn. I wonder what... That must have been given to him? No, not for a piece of gear. Okay, did he start with that? I guess he started with this. I didn't even check it. Crippling Shot. Oh, no, he did get... Okay, so he has Vigorous, for which I don't know what that is. And I can't tell what Vigorous is. I don't know what it is. Alright, so hey, he's got Vigorous, whatever that is. Crippling Shot, which he's earned since becoming an adventurer, which lowers the speed of an enemy hit by his attacks by, I think, 1 movement point for 3 rounds. He's gained Surge of Strength 1, so he's recovering 1 stamina automatically each turn. And the adventurer's speed is increased by 1, so he's gaining +1 more speed. Fantastic. He receives extra shooting bonuses from warrior weapons and skills, and melee combat bonuses from ranged weapons and scout skills. Finds 50% more gold and gems while searching locations. Receives twice as much gold for completing quests. Can change weapons without spending a turn in battle. He's access to the treasury in every province. So they've given him a ton of stuff to try to make him on par with the other choices when you hit level 10. And I think they've done a good job. Normally, the adventurer is not one I would pick because weapon, like warrior upgrades are not something you generally want to see. But I do like that he's going to gain bonuses for melee based on his ranged weaponry, and the reverse is also true. Though I thought it was only skills that do that. It certainly seems like it's only skills, because if I take off the crossbow, his attack and counterattack do not go up. But I'm pretty sure Marksmanship 3 is increasing these slightly for him. Alright, let's head back to our Citadel. And we can give him the Master's Sword and Protector's Sword. And what boots are you wearing? Keep those on you. Valinar, congratulations on taking this province. We're going to go ahead and leave the Watchman here. Oh my god, it's a... Okay. Okay. God. I was like, no, please don't make it an island here. I can't see everything, but we can see everything. Despite the game's hatred of me seeing everything on this shard, we actually have managed to do it. All right, well done. Now it's time to end the shard, finally. So we're heading in here with Valinar, and the first thing we're going to do is cast Pestilence. All living units stationed in the province lose half their hit points, kills a part of the population, lowers its mood, and decreases its growth for 10 turns. Okay, and that will do. Or will it? No. Let's destroy the granary here to put an outpost here, so that Valinar can actually hire something for this slot. Or, oh, you know what we can do? We can just hire a catapult now. I guess we'll put something here. All right, let's do it. Time to end this shard. I think, right? Every single spot has now been revealed and is still revealed to me. I think so. I hope so, because we're going forward anyway. Which reminds me, by the way, let's go back to the main menu. Okay, let's do it. Here, Valinar has entered the province of Olian. These lands belong to the ruler Dariel. The province's guard is blocking your party's path. 6 Minotaurs. I think we can win. Ooh, they lost half their hit points. Look how much hit points they have restored already. This is because I think a turn has basically elapsed, and or Olinar has healed them with a spell. So I'm not going to move up at all. I think it would be best for us to spread the damage at the moment. It's gonna make them all mad. Like, well, I guess they don't have forest knowledge, so we can move up. And do I web any of them? Webbing won't do anything for me. The web vanishes at the start of their turn. So let's get a magic weapon going instead. And that's good. Oof, sorry about this, Minotaurs, but you're backing the wrong guy. Range attack, resistance, precise shot, range attack. The Ranger's here. With a zombie, slinger, beater, ballista, and a horseman. We will fight him. 15 range attack on him. Well, we can almost destroy a ballista around. Okay, we are going to use Wasp Swarm on him, so we'll have to worry about his spells only to start. I always forget that he's likely to have terrain knowledge as a ranger. Thankfully, we didn't lose a Pathfinder due to my incompetence there. We can heal that damage he took. Good God. Yep. God, I feel so bad for the AI on this shard. They didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. When we got the elves as allies, what a great choice that was, guys. Thank you. The elves as allies was amazing. I normally would have chosen the halflings. I honestly would have. So it was a struggle to stabilize our economy. Once we did, man, there's been no stopping us. Valinor is just steamrolling over everything. It's been amazing. +1 hit point, and I guess we'll grab defensive tactics this time for +1 more range defense. Garchus can get a hit point. Range defense on you. You have a precise shot medal. You don't need another one. Resistance, I guess, for a catapult. For a ballista, whose name is catapult. Begin the siege. A monolith. You can easily defeat this enemy. I guess we should still be fighting, so let's go ahead and do this with you, Grim. Like this, I think will level you as well. I did not choose the path for our shapeshifter, so we're gonna want to do that right after this is over. That's really embarrassing. Now I also don't really want him moving up, because I know he's not as powerful as he could otherwise be. I think you've got... Oh, you do not have great resistance. Okay, so you are going to end up being fatigued. Good job, Grim. You've hit level 10. Oh, I don't want... Well, I don't really want necromancy on you, but this is what... I want you to be a Dark Knight, so we're choosing this. So, Dark Knight it is. Hit point. Hit point. Word of Power Scroll. 238 bucks, 12 gems. I'll continue exploring. Alchemists in the province of Seething Springs have found a deposit... Wait, I can't present my subjects. Alright, Grim. You've earned a tier 2 spell slot the moment you hit that. So, as a Dark Knight, he has Soul Stealing 3. So every time he kills a living unit, he recovers 3 hit points. Dark Dominion 1. He does more damage to good aligned units. He gets a tier 2 spell slot as well. So we'll go back home to fill that spell slot. But it is over. I'm imagining in 1 or 2 more turns we'll have sieged Dariel's fortress and won. Slightly past turn 150 because we had to double all the way back around to reveal the shard entirely. Put guards there, I guess. Alarin. I guess we really should just wrap up the shard. This is fine. All right, everyone stays put. We can build more buildings. Let's build more buildings. So let's go ahead and build the Chamber of Commerce. Plus 20 bucks allows us to upgrade a tavern to an inn. And I don't think rituals are on cooldown for the ones I want to... They're on cooldown for the ones I want to cast. Is that right? Nope. Guess Earths is off cooldown. Come down here and put it in Grey Oakwood. Wait, is there Grey Oakwood already affected? It is not. Help! Where is it? There it is. See up for later. The hero of Valinor has been besieging enemy fortifications in the province of Lauren. The wall is wide enough to breach, but some fortifications are still intact. Let's continue the siege. Hunters in the province of Talnaste have found a lake. Hunting season is opened. Once every $2, 39 gems, not bad at all. A group of wandering monks have come to your castle. They say the high priest commanded them to bring you a gift as a great champion against the forces of evil. Bless the pilgrims. Deputy of the province does someone else's lands. Okay, I think this is it, everyone. The last turn. Let's go back to the main menu to make sure this was saved. Okay. We can build another building. Let's build the Master Tanner. And we were almost able to build all our buildings that we wanted. We didn't build any of the Tier 3 spell schools in the end. That's too funny, because we rushed Tier 2. You might remember that many hours ago, we rushed to Tier 2 spell schools to let us fight successfully down here. But once we had done so, those 2 tier spells helped us out with quite a few other battles. We never upgraded to Tier 3. We just never needed to do it. Some of the spells we found were powerful enough that we didn't need to build any of them immediately, and they sat by the wayside. I guess we could do Alchemy if we are still around, if we're still doing one more turn after this, but I don't see that. We sieged 71% of the castle last turn, so it will fall this turn. And we're done. Let's end. Oh, there'll be no loafers, though. Alarin, have you explore? There'll still be no loafers. Ski Rud. Oof, you're almost out. I think you are out of, we are out of money. I don't want to be. I really wanted the Ranger's hat. But I need another $2 for that. Alright, there we go. Let's get you this. Because it's part of the set. Okay. And there's nothing for you to do, Skira. I didn't really even finish. Look at this. I didn't finish this morning's ritual. I began pushing out far faster than that. Normally, far earlier than that, apparently. That's interesting to me. Normally, I spend a lot of time exploring all my lands to 100%. I didn't do like any real exploring around here. We just cleared locations over and over again and took provinces. And then we left. We pushed out Foundland Ashar, and thus began the end of the Shard. While exploring the province of Ritual, Skirud found some ancient ruins. Let's examine it. Giant rat and ratman, 6 enemies. We don't need to do this battle. We're just going to retreat. 8% for Dorat. Assault. Oh, how sad. How sad. Doriel. That's it. The ruler Dariel has been defeated. Or Dariel? Dariel has been defeated and banished from this shard. Good news. And we won! Not bad! We've unlocked the siege works permanently. We didn't really get a good chance to see this in action because we only just barely hired the catapult. But I like catapults. I have them in my multiplayer game. They're a very nice unit. I'm a fan of siege weaponry in most of the games I play. So I will love having these catapults. The Tier 3 Nature School, the Tier 3 Light School, and the Treasury, which I like this as well. Having all that extra space really helps me cut down on the clutter. We gained the Guard's Halberd, which we didn't have it. I have it on my multiplayer game, but this is armor piercing, first strike, 3 attack, 6 counterattack, if I recall correctly. A decent weapon. 941 whatchamacallit earned as well. That's quite a bit of glory. The mortals of the shard call you their god Lotaeri the Blessed. The legends of your deeds will be remembered and passed from one generation to another for 941 years. Very nice. Cartographer, 50 points. Darn this reversion as well, or we would have had at least one more medal for strategists for not losing any. I don't think we lost any of our battles. Beat all 4 opponents. We eliminated all 4 opponents. We won 177 battles. Didn't lose at all. 65 provinces earned. 4 heroes. 16 veteran units, 91... Okay, so it's a 1... You earn 1 point for every 4 buildings in your stronghold. 4 treasures found. I think these are purple items, or better. 7 quests, very good. 1 reward, I think that's this, which is earning us just 50 points. Had a reversion, personality 73. I still don't understand personality, but I guess we have got a good personality, which is great. I'm sure the girls are like, he's got a good personality. It's a nice way of putting down God, Lotaeri the Blessed. We ended at turn 153, which looks like the game expected us to win around turn 125. But we did it! Good for us! Holy crap! Back to the Astral Forest, then. I'm gonna use this as a screenshot as well. I don't think at the beginning of this episode, I don't think anyone doubted we were gonna win this shard after defeating what looked like and was Dario's best hero at the end of the last episode. Alright, good job. We're done. And everyone, I think we will stop here, and when we come back, I'll talk to all the Astral Masters, as I often do, and then I'll have picked which shard we're going for next. No new shards have shown up, it looks like to me. We only have the existing shards that we've seen before. Interesting. I'm not sure which shard we'll go for either. Arguably, I should go for Verdal, because it's got the castle in it, which is what we need to unlock tier 4 units. And we need the Oracle to make more progress in our... I can't forget what the district is, but there's a few buildings that want the Oracle built to complete it. I think if we had the Oracle built and the castle unlocked, we could have gotten the tier 4 elf unit, which is, I think, an Elven Mistress is what it's called. When I do like the Knightly Order. Knights are a very nice unit. It's a tier 3 unit from my brief time using them. But I'm not sure what we're going for yet. We could also still eliminate Lanashar, although, to be honest, I kind of like fighting for the shards more than eliminating one of the Astral Masters. So maybe we'll put that off. But before we leave, let's take a look again. We have 1,770 Astral Energy. We are now pulling in 371 per turn. It is Astral turn 26. We are slightly over, I think, 1/3 of the way done with our campaign. God is our best title. Nice. Just earned it in the last shard. And of course, you guys can see everything else here, too. Good job, Lotaeri the Blessed. All right, everyone, and that will do it for me. So I will be back to read comments on the last video. And I will wait to record the next part until this part gets uploaded. Since I am, I think, 3 or 4 parts behind in YouTube, where I am in the campaign at the moment. All right, anyway, I'm babbling. I'll be back in a few seconds. Hey, guys. I'm back to read the comments I got on part 209. A heads up that it's been a week since I've recorded me playing Eador Genesis, and I've forgotten the names of all my heroes already. Was his name Valinar? Or was it Alarin? I don't remember their names anymore. In any case, I'm also not going to have the backdrop of the multiplayer campaign because I don't have very much going on at the moment in regards to the comments I received. I've only got 2 of them. And so it would take me longer to probably record my voice over the background and then get the audio adjusted, get that part appended to the video. So we'll just have the shard at this moment. I'm a god at this game as well, I see. I'm amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and read the comments. Dennis Mayak starts us off with, I don't understand why you decided not to attack Vianata. There was still Dario remaining, so you wouldn't have won the shard, and you could explore her lands after you would have defeated her. So, my worry was that I had not yet fought Dario, and I was concerned that he would be stronger than the other heroes that we had fought so far, and that my druid might not be powerful enough to defeat his at least 2 heroes I was expecting him to have around level 17 or 19. And as such, I wanted our commander up there with him, right as the declaration of war was announced. This way, I could guarantee that I would encounter that hero with my strongest hero if it turned out that Ilaran was not going to be powerful enough and was defeated, by the clever placement of guards to guarantee the AI would attack them, viewing them as an easy target, but only to have my hero then attack them in their province afterwards. So that's why I didn't immediately conquer Viennata, because I didn't want to explore her lands until after I had defeated Dariel. And I was also worried that Dariel would begin conquering a bunch of my lands with the strongest hero, and I would have to run around and try to catch his heroes, or that's what I was intending to do. Turned out, as we saw, we didn't even need to worry about any of that, and I could have hung around with Viennata, but that's why I waited to conquer her until I had explored things down towards the southern edge of the Shard. Dennis has a timestamp, and it says, yes, after level 20, all heroes stopped gaining attributes and just get a meager single hit point. Player-controlled heroes, who already took all the most useful skills, are almost as good as AI heroes at level 30. Also, you probably know that, but every class has fixed attributes at level 10 and 20. You gain attributes in random order, but you will always have the same max value. Yep, thank you, Dennis. And I guess I'll explain it to other people who do not know. Let's say that you hire a new hero, and he levels up from level 0 to level 1, and let's say he is a mage. There's a chance that you'll gain +1 magic, +1 health, or +1 command, with health giving you hit points and stamina and morale, I believe, every time you gain a point in it. Command gives you 1 or 2 unit unlocks, depending upon when you get it, and then magic gives you the same thing, tier 1 or tier 2 spell slots, maybe tier 3 for playing a mage later on. What you get is random, so when you level from level 0 to level 1, you're not guaranteed to gain a point of command or a point of magic. It's just random. However, by the time you reach level 10, you will have a guaranteed spread of attributes. The commander, for example, no matter when he gets it, will only ever gain +1 magic on his route to level 10. I think the mage gets, what is it? I think it's 2 points in command, 2 points in health, and the rest of it, so that's 5 points in magic when he hits level 10. And the same thing happens on your march to level 20. After level 20, you apparently only get 1 hit point. I thought that maybe like at one other point towards your march level 30, you got 1 more attribute of some sort. So I was pretty surprised when that wasn't the case, and suddenly I realized, oh, we're not going to gain any more attribute points as we level, are we? Because I was expecting to be able to use another tier 3 spell slot or a tier 4 spell slot on some of my heroes, and that didn't happen. Then it continues with another timestamp. It says, haha, don't worry about it. But yeah, let's name a tier 2 or higher spellcaster unit after me on the next shard. If you're going to have mages planned for your army or on some shard, you can wait for a mage. Okay, no problem, Dennis. Yeah, so this is in regards to the fact that it's really tough to keep tier 1. I mean, early on, having you guys named makes me really panic about losing you so early on, because some of the, especially when we begin to transition to the harder battles, when we hit like level 10, I'm always a bit worried that I am not powerful enough to do these, and I won't be able to do them successfully without taking losses. And I have a bad habit of also making some bad placements of my units, and this cost Dennis Mayak his life as that scholar in the last episode. So on that note, I was like, if any of you really do want a tier 2 unit, like, please tell me. Like, Sif Jespolier wants to be a duelist, for example. And it so happens that I often get the duelist rather early on in my attempts to take a shard, because the duelist is, odds are, going to be the first tier 2 unit, a single one of them, but I'm going to have access to it, and odds are I'm going to purchase him. So if you do want to be a tier 2 unit instead of a tier 1, let me know, and I will do that. I can't guarantee what I'll be taking for tier 2 units until I get a feel for the shard we're on. Because not only is it dependent upon what heroes are available, what alliance I get, but also it's dependent upon what resources I have at my expenditure. Because, for example, if I don't have mithril and iron, guardsmen are not a thing I'm likely to take with me. Dennis Mayak then has another timestamp where I think I was talking with Law of Implication about our different playstyles. And so Dennis says, strongly disagree that the second hero is a negative. Most of the income you gain, especially early game, is from clearing locations. So clearing locations with 2 heroes raises your income significantly. If you have a really bad map with very little locations available and have to give all experience to the primary hero, the second hero could be sent exploring locations, saving the primary hero from spending turns on exploration. I'm usually playing on massive difficulty, where I don't have enough starting resources to hire a second hero early, and it is significantly slows my castle construction. Unless you take a commander with an expensive army, or a mage with expensive spells as your secondary hero, heroes should earn much more than is spent on them. I agree with you, Dennis. Yep. I found it interesting that Law of Implication only has 1 hero. And steamrolls people. That reminds me, I think you also mentioned it, Law of Implication, that it feels like Disciples 2, where your objective is to have your 1 doom stack slaughter everything else that he is, everything else on the shard. You want him gaining all the experience points, that he is the most powerful thing imaginable, and can take on anything he encounters. But I myself, I like having a second, even a third hero as early as I can get them. So this way, I can be branching out. Different heroes can take different provinces. Different heroes can also take on different types of encounters that other heroes cannot take on. And I do agree with Dennis that the second hero usually makes up his costs by clearing locations rather quickly. Especially like on our shard, we had some battles that my mage could do that my commander couldn't. The battle to save the elves, for example, would not have gone well with our commander, because we would not have been able to instantly kill that death touched, and we would have lost the whole army to it in that battle. So I do like a second hero, and again, I really feel they do make up their cost rather quickly. It's at, like, what is it, like 450 and 450 gold, 45 gems to hire the second hero. Odds are they'll make that back, assuming that they're leveling, probably after about 8 turns or so, maybe 10 turns, and then they're paying for themselves and really helping the rest of your economy on the shard. So I too like starting second hero as quick as I possibly can. And that's all the comments I got. It'd be interesting sorry, that's the only one I got from Dennis. I have one more from Bruno. I think it would be really interesting to challenge yourself to win the shard with 1 hero, but I don't really see... it'd be rough for me to say that. I would be worried that there will be some battles I cannot do, and I would be worried that... Let's say that I hit level... in my multiplayer game I'm playing... In my multiplayer game I'm playing, the second multiplayer character, he's got a very strong general army with all ranged units, and he has a single Dark Knight without any army. And I swear that Dark Knight can do battles that the general cannot do, and vice versa. Like, I really need to stress that I find it really useful to have completely different types of heroes in your army to deal with different types of encounters. I really like that, because it will let me clear all the locations that I'm encountering at some point. My Dark Knight has Cleansing Flame, and 3 points... Can I show you? 1 second. Alright guys, I'm going to show you. So 9 Minotaurs would be a battle that my commander... Oh, we're hurt too, but I still think we can win. Would be a battle that my commander would struggle against. They would reach his lines, despite how powerful they would be, because there's just too many of them, and they would be able to destroy units. But this warrior of mine can probably kill all of these guys without too much trouble. And I'm going to start, I think, with a Mass Curse. Ooh, actually, this might have been a mistake. Let's go ahead and start, though, with that Mass Curse. And I'm in particular looking to get the resistance down as low as possible. Okay, and then I use this amazing tier 4 spell called Cleansing Flame. which will do 12 points of magic damage, increases by spell power, and burn them all. So they're going to take another 18 damage. Oof, but yes, they will all live. Uh-oh. This might have been a gigantic mistake. Well, let's go ahead and see what happens to us. We're going to need to get ready for their attacks. Let's go ahead and put vampirism on ourselves. They can't reach us quite yet. So let's give ourselves some armor. Effectively, we're taking only half the hits, half the damage that they'll be able to inflict for 8 turns. And I think we will kill one of them per counterattack. Vampirism. Oh, they're not even going to attack me because I guess do I have first strike? I do not, but they can't actually damage me at all. So for another 5 turns, we can just kill them individually. Oh, some of them are giving in to the Berserk status effect that they had. Let's begin trying to recover some of our stamina. So I'll use Word of Life. Yeah, piece of cake. This guy's been able to annihilate entire armies of very powerful units, thanks to his very impressive resistance negation, combined with spell power increase, the duration to help things burn for longer. I think that works with Cleansing Flame. And then he walks in and just nukes everything, and it's fantastic. But there are things he can't kill. Things that do a lot of poison damage, especially like slugs, they'll win because I can't get rid of them quick enough. Even I won't burn them all to death, and then I have so much poison stacked on me. But however, my general's army can annihilate them quickly because as each one crawls into range, they annihilate each individual one of them. Oh, that's a good set of armor. Let's see if that's better than what he's currently wearing. Okay, so, right. Anyways, yeah, so just one more time. Yep, I love having multiple heroes. I find that heroes can clear multiple locations, obviously, on a single turn, which gives you a ton more income. And you can use them to deal with different situations that your other hero may not be able to actually square up against without losing most of his army and possibly his life as well. And I guess we'll end this with what Bruno said. The last comment I got on the video says, Bruno has a timestamp, but I'm pretty sure that was when I named our giant eagle America. And he says, "Damn right, brother. Freedom ain't free. The shards of liberty gotta be united with the blood of patriots. Amen. Amen, brother." And I quoted, what was it? Big Trouble in Little China. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching. And now that the shard's completed, I'll have to think about what next shard, what will be the next shard we decide to attack. It'll either be Lanashar, or it'll be the one that has the castle in it, because we will want access to what the castle unlocks. It's probably going to be the castle. Probably do one more normal shard, and then then Lanashar falls. Or we attempt to get rid of him. Alright, guys. So thank you again. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.